My beloved child, I speak to you now with a voice that reaches into the quiet of your heart, into the stillness of your soul, into the very places you thought no one could see. I call you by name, not with the voice of thunder, not with the sound of storms, but with the gentle whisper of a father who loves his child more than words can ever hold. You are mine, and I have carried you every single day of your life, even in the moments you thought you were alone. Tonight, today, in this very moment, I come to you with a sign, a message, a truth that I cannot allow you to miss. For too long you have wondered, does God still see me? Does He still care about my struggles, my tears, my hopes? And I say to you, yes, my child, I see you. Yes, I care. Yes, I am nearer to you now than the very breath that fills your lungs. I am speaking to you because I do not want you to ignore this moment. This is not by chance. This is not an accident. This is my loving hand reaching into your life to remind you that I am here, that I have always been here, and that I will never leave you. You may think you stumbled upon these words by accident, that you were simply searching for comfort, for answers, for something to ease your heavy heart. But nothing in my kingdom happens by accident. Every step you have taken has brought you here. Every prayer you have whispered in the quiet night, every sigh when no one was watching, every tear that slipped down your cheek unseen. Yes, my child, I have gathered them all. And I have brought you here so you will know you are not forgotten, you are not invisible, you are not abandoned, you are mine. Do you remember the times in your life when you felt lost, when you could not see the way forward, when you thought all doors were closed? Do you remember how, somehow, light still came, help still arrived, strength still rose within you? That was me, my beloved. That was my hand upon your shoulder, my angels guiding your steps, my spirit lifting you when you could not lift yourself. And now I come again, not with a small whisper you might miss, not with a gentle nudge you might overlook, but with a clear voice. Do not ignore this sign, for I am calling you into something deeper, something more eternal, something more beautiful than you have ever known. You are older now. You carry the memories of years, of joys and sorrows, of laughter and pain, of victories and mistakes. You have lived through seasons of abundance and seasons of emptiness. You know the taste of tears, and you know the sound of laughter. You have seen people come into your life and leave. You have felt the ache of love, the sting of loss, the weight of time. And now you ask yourself, what remains? What is the meaning of it all? My child, I tell you, what remains is love. My love for you, your love for me, and the love you have shared with others. Everything else fades, but love endures. Everything else weakens, but love remains strong. Everything else falls away, but love builds forever. I speak to you today not only as your Creator, but as your Father, your friend, your constant companion. I want you to feel my closeness in the simplest of ways. When the morning sun warms your face, it is my smile upon you. When the evening breeze touches your cheek, it is my hand gently resting on you. When the quiet of night surrounds you, it is my presence wrapping you in peace. Do not think that I am far away, unreachable, or silent. No, my child, I am as close to you as your beating heart, as near to you as your next breath. And I am telling you now, I am giving you a sign. Do not ignore it. For your life, your soul, your eternity matters to me more than you will ever understand. You may think, but Lord, I am weak, I am old, I have made mistakes, I have wasted time, I have failed so many times. And yet, I say to you, I do not measure you by your failures, but by my mercy. I do not see you as broken, but as beloved. I do not count your wasted years, but I redeem them. My grace is not bound by time. My mercy is not limited by your age. Whether you are young or old, whether your steps are many or few, my love remains the same. And I tell you now, at this very moment, it is not too late. It is not too late to return to me more fully. It is not too late to let go of what weighs you down. It is not too late to embrace the peace I offer. So, my beloved child, open your heart to me now. Let my words sink deep into you. Let my Spirit breathe life into you again. Do not close the door. Do not turn away. Do not say, tomorrow, maybe later. For today, this very moment, I am knocking at your door. And all I ask is that you let me in. My child, I want you now to pause with me and look deeply at your life, not with fear, not with regret, but with eyes of faith. You carry many memories in your heart, some you treasure, and some you try to forget. There are moments when you laughed with friends and family, moments when joy filled your days and you felt so alive. But there are also moments of sorrow, when you sat quietly with your own thoughts, when the weight of life felt too heavy, when you wondered if anyone truly understood you. And yet through every moment, whether bright or dark, I was with you. Not a single day of your life has passed without my presence standing beside you. Think of the times when you were younger, and life seemed long and full of possibilities. Think of how quickly those years passed. The child became an adult, the adult became older, and the seasons of your life changed like the leaves of a tree. And now, as you look back, you see the tapestry of your days woven together. Threads of joy, threads of pain, threads of love, threads of loss. To you, some threads look broken, some look tangled, some look wasted. But to me, every thread is precious, every color is needed, every piece has meaning. For I am the weaver of your life, and what may look unfinished to you is part of a beautiful design you will one day understand fully in my presence. Do not let your heart be troubled by the things you cannot change. You often think of mistakes you made, words you wish you had spoken, or words you wish you had kept back. You think of paths you should have taken or paths you should have avoided. You think of people you hurt and people who hurt you. But my child, when you bring these burdens to me, I do not condemn you. I forgive you. I do not push you away. I embrace you. I do not count your failures. I cover them with mercy. My Son gave his life not only for the sins of the world, but for the regrets that weigh on your heart. Do not hold on to them longer than you need to. Give them to me, and I will turn even your mistakes into lessons of grace. Life, my beloved, is like a river. Sometimes it flows smoothly and gently, carrying you along with peace. Other times it rushes with force, sweeping you through places you never expected to go. There are seasons of calm waters, where you can rest and enjoy the beauty of what surrounds you. And there are seasons of storms, when the waves crash and the winds howl, when you hold on with all your strength and wonder if you will survive. But I tell you this, through every season, I have been in the boat with you. When you thought the storm would sink you, I was there. When you thought you would drown in your sorrow, I held you up. When you thought the river of life had carried you too far, I placed you safely on the shore. Nothing, no storm, no wave, no river, can carry you away from my love. I want you to see the beauty of your journey, my child. You may think you are ordinary, that your life was small, that you did not accomplish much. But I see the love you shared, the kindness you gave, the prayers you whispered in secret, the sacrifices you made for others. I see every moment you chose compassion over bitterness, forgiveness over anger, patience over frustration. I see the times you gave even when no one noticed, the times you prayed even when no one knew, the times you hoped even when life was hard. These are not small things to me. These are treasures that shine in eternity. Do not compare your life to others. Some may have wealth, some may have fame, some may have power. But my measure is not the world's measure. I do not ask how much you owned, but how much you loved. I do not ask how many years you lived, but how you used the years I gave you. I do not ask how strong you were, but how much you trusted in my strength. My child, the world forgets quickly, but I remember every good deed, every prayer, every act of love. Nothing is wasted in my sight. I know you have carried burdens that others did not see. I know the loneliness that sometimes sits in your heart. I know the nights you could not sleep, the worries that crept into your mind, the quiet fears you kept to yourself. And I say to you, I was there in those moments. I sat beside your bed as you wept. I listened to the sighs you thought no one heard. I held your hand when you felt too weak to carry on. You may have thought you were alone, but you never were. For I am the God who does not leave his children, the Father who never abandons his own. And now, my beloved, I invite you to reflect not only on your past, but on your present. You are here, alive, breathing, listening to these words. That means I still have purpose for you. If your heart still beats, if your breath still flows, it is because I have something for you to do, something only you can bring into this world. It may not be grand in the eyes of people, but in my eyes it is precious. It may be as simple as speaking a kind word, offering a prayer, forgiving someone who hurt you, or sharing your story of faith with a friend. Never think that your time is over. As long as you live, you are my instrument, my vessel, my beloved child through whom my light can shine. So, my child, let us reflect together. What matters most? Is it the possessions you once gathered? No, for they fade away. Is it the applause of people? No, for it does not last. Is it the passing pleasures of the world? No, for they disappear like morning dew. What matters most is love. My love for you and your love for others. This is the sign I want you to see. Your life is measured not by what you held on to, but by what you gave away in love. I do not want you to live the rest of your days in fear of what you have lost. I want you to live in the freedom of what you still have to give. You still have time to love. You still have time to forgive. You still have time to lift your eyes to heaven and say, "Here I am, Lord." And I promise you, I will answer. I will fill your days with peace. I will fill your nights with rest. I will fill your heart with the assurance that you are mine, now and forever. And now, my child, let me lift your heart with words of encouragement, for I know the weight you have carried. I know the heaviness that sometimes rests upon your soul, the quiet moments when you ask yourself, "Will I be able to endure what is left of my journey?" Hear me, beloved, you will not walk this path alone. I am with you. I go before you. I walk beside you. I surround you with my presence in ways you may not always see, but ways that are real and unshakable. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You do not have to be strong in yourself, for I am strong for you. You do not have to carry the burdens of tomorrow, for I will provide grace for each day. You do not have to fear what lies ahead, for I have already gone ahead of you and prepared the way. I am your shepherd, and I will never lead you where my love cannot keep you. There have been moments in your life when you thought the light was fading, when the shadows seemed longer than the days of sunshine. But did you notice how, even in those times, hope still found its way into your heart? That was me, my beloved. I placed hope within you like a candle that no wind could extinguish, and that hope will carry you even now, for I am the God of hope, the one who brings beauty out of ashes, the one who brings life out of what seems dead. You may think you have little left to offer, but I tell you, what you have is more than enough. A kind smile, a gentle word, a listening ear. These are treasures in my kingdom. A whispered prayer for someone in need, a forgiving heart when you could choose bitterness, a simple act of patience when others lose theirs. These are great offerings to me. The world may overlook them, but I do not. I see them as jewels that shine brighter than gold, and I want you to know this. You are not a burden. So often my children think that as they grow older, they become less useful, less seen, less valued. But hear my voice clearly. You are not a burden. You are my beloved. Your life, your presence, your very existence is a gift to this world. Even when your body grows tired, your spirit still carries my light. Even when your steps slow down, your prayers still move mountains. Even when your hands can no longer do what they once did, your heart still pours out love. Do not think for a moment that you are forgotten or useless. You are precious in my eyes, and your life still has meaning. My child, you may feel at times like the world has passed you by. The faces around you change. The The voices you once knew fall silent. The places you loved are not the same. But I remind you, I never change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you does not grow dim. My promises do not fade. My care for you does not weaken. I am constant, steady, unmovable. While everything else shifts like sand, I am the rock upon which you can always stand. And I want to whisper something into your heart now. You are loved more than you know. You are seen more than you realize. You are held more tightly than you feel. Do not measure my love by your feelings, for feelings rise and fall like the tide. My love is deeper than feelings, stronger than doubts, greater than fear. My love is eternal, and it will hold you all the days of your life. When you awake each morning, remember that it is my breath that fills your lungs. That breath is a reminder that I am still giving you purpose. When you see the sun rise, let it remind you that my mercies are new every morning. When you hear the birds sing, let it remind you that creation itself praises me, and you are part of that song. When you see the stars at night, remember that I placed each one in its place, and if I care for the stars, how much more do I care for you, who are made in my image? You may worry about what tomorrow holds, but I tell you, tomorrow is in my hands just as today is. Did I not provide for you yesterday? Did I not give you strength when you thought you had none? Did I not open doors you thought were closed? If I was faithful before, will I not be faithful again? Trust me, my child. I will not let you go. I will not abandon you. I will not forget you. Even when your prayers feel unanswered, I am working. Even when you feel silence, I am speaking in ways you do not yet understand. Even when you see no path forward, I am preparing one. My timing is not always your timing, but my timing is always perfect. Every delay, every waiting season, every unanswered question has its purpose. One day you will see, and you will understand that nothing was wasted. Be encouraged, my beloved, for I have written your name in the palm of my hand. I know the number of hairs on your head. I know the rhythm of your heartbeat. I know the desires of your soul, even those you cannot put into words. I know your fears, and I know your hopes, and I am with you in all of it. When you stumble, I lift you. When you are weary, I carry you. When you are unsure, I guide you. When you are afraid, I surround you with peace. Lift your eyes to me, my child. Do not look only at the troubles around you. Do not fix your gaze on what is passing away. Look to me, the one who never changes, the one who holds eternity in his hands. When you look to me, you will find strength. When you trust in me, you will find peace. When you rest in me, you will find joy that nothing in this world can take away. You may say, "But Lord, I am afraid." And I answer, "Do not fear, for I am with you." You may say, "But Lord, I am tired." And I answer, "Come to me, and I will give you rest." You may say, "But Lord, I am uncertain." And I answer, "Trust in me with all your heart, and I will make your path straight." You may say, "But Lord, I am not worthy." And I answer, "You are my beloved, and my grace is sufficient for you." So take heart, my precious one. You are not walking into the unknown alone. You are walking hand in hand with me, the one who knows the way, the one who holds the future, the one who loves you beyond measure. Let my words be your comfort. Let my promises be your anchor. Let my presence be your peace. For you are never alone, and you never will be. My child, because I love you, I must also speak to you with truth that may be difficult to hear, but is necessary for your soul. For what kind of father would I be if I only comforted you and never warned you? Love is not complete without guidance, and mercy is not full without truth. Just as a parent warns a child not to walk into danger, so too do I warn you now, not to frighten you, but to keep you safe, to help you remember what truly matters. This world in which you live is passing away. Its riches, its possessions, its pleasures, they are like shadows that fade with the setting sun. You cannot carry them with you beyond the grave. Many spend their entire lives chasing things that will one day slip from their hands. But I tell you, my child, what you carry with you into eternity is not your wealth, not your possessions, not your reputation. It is your soul, it is your love, it is your faith. And this is why I urge you, do not ignore this sign. Do not waste the time you still have on what will not last. I see the struggles in your heart. You live in a world filled with voices that tell you to seek more comfort, more power, more recognition. Voices that whisper that faith is foolish, that prayer is useless, that my word is outdated. Voices that try to turn your heart away from me. But hear me clearly, these voices are lies. They come from the enemy of your soul, who desires nothing more than to see you drift further from me. He comes to steal your peace, to kill your hope, to destroy your faith, and yet I have overcome him. Do not be deceived, my child. Hold fast to me. I must warn you also against the danger of a hardened heart. There are many who hear my words again and again, but they delay, they resist, they say, tomorrow I will change. Tomorrow I will return to God. Tomorrow I will open my heart. But tomorrow is not promised. You have only today, this very moment. A hardened heart does not suddenly soften in the grave. Do not wait, my child. Do not say, later. Now is the time of mercy. Now is the time of grace. Now is the moment to return to me fully. I warn you as well against bitterness and unforgiveness. These are chains that weigh down the soul, poisons that eat away at peace. I know you have been hurt. I know people have wronged you, spoken against you, abandoned you, or treated you unjustly. But holding on to that pain will only keep your heart bound. My child, forgive as I have forgiven you. Let go of the anger, release the bitterness, place it into my hands, and I will heal your wounds. Forgiveness does not excuse the wrong, but it sets you free. Do not carry that heavy burden into eternity. Let love be what you carry instead. I must also speak to you about distractions. How often do my children spend their final years filling their days with noise, with empty things, with endless worries? They watch the world pass by, their minds consumed with fear or regret, their eyes fixed only on what is temporary. But I call you to something higher. Lift your gaze to me. Do not let the distractions of this world steal your final seasons. Fill your days with prayer, with gratitude, with acts of love. Each moment you give to me, even the smallest one, becomes a jewel in eternity. Remember, my beloved, the road is narrow that leads to life, but it is filled with my presence. The road is wide that leads to destruction, and many choose it because it looks easier. But I call you to walk with me on the narrow road. It may seem difficult at times, but I walk it with you, and at the end of it is eternal joy, eternal peace, eternal life. I also warn you of the danger of despair. There are times when you may feel that your best years are gone, that your strength has faded, that your usefulness is finished. The enemy whispers to you, it is over, there is nothing left. But these are lies. As long as you draw breath, I still have purpose for you. As long as you are here, your prayers matter, your words matter, your love matters. Do not let despair close your heart. Instead, let hope rise within you, for I am not finished with you. Take seriously, too, the preparation of your soul. Just as you once prepared for important moments in your life, a wedding, a birth, a new home, so too must you prepare for the moment you will meet me face to face. Do not live as though this world is your final home, for it is not. You are a traveler passing through. Eternity is your true home. Live now with heaven in your heart. Let your thoughts, your words, your actions reflect the hope of eternal life. And so I guide you, my child. Stay close to me in prayer. Speak to me each day, even in simple words. Let your Bible not gather dust, for my word is life, strength, and light for your soul. Surround yourself with others who encourage your faith, who remind you of my love, who lift your spirit when it feels heavy. Care for the poor, the lonely, the forgotten, for when you care for them, you care for me. Keep your eyes open for those around you who need kindness, who need compassion, who need a reminder that I love them. Be my hands and my heart to the world, and listen, my beloved, the days grow short. This is not to fill you with fear, but with urgency. Every day is a gift, and every gift is holy. Use the time I give you wisely. Do not waste it on anger, on resentment, on chasing after what fades. Spend it in love, in prayer, in peace. For when you do, you will not be ashamed when you stand before me. You will stand with joy, with peace, with the assurance that you lived in my grace. So let my warning not trouble you, but awaken you. Let it remind you of what matters most. Let it draw you back to the path of love, the path of faith, the path of eternal life. I do not warn you to condemn you, but to protect you. I do not guide you to limit you, but to set you free. I do not speak firmly to you to break you down, but to build you up in truth. My child, this is the sign I give you. Return to me now, while there is still time. Love deeply, forgive freely, pray continually, live gratefully. For in doing these things, you will find joy not only in this life, but forever in my presence. And now, my beloved child, I draw all these words together in your heart. I have spoken to you with tenderness, I have lifted you with encouragement, and I have guided you with warning and truth. All of it has been for one reason, because I love you. Because you matter to me, because your soul is precious beyond measure. Do not ever believe that you are forgotten, that your life has no meaning, or that your days are wasted. Every moment you have lived is known to me. Every heartbeat has been a gift from my hand, and even now, in this very hour, I remind you, you are mine, and I am yours. You may look at your life and see weakness, but I look and see beauty. You may remember your mistakes, but I see the times you turned back to me. You may think of what you lost, but I see what you gave. You may feel the weight of years, but I see the wisdom they brought you. I see not only where you have been, but also where I am leading you. For your story is not over, my child. Your journey continues, and its destination is my eternal embrace. I know there are times when you feel afraid of the future. The thought of death may trouble your heart, for it is a doorway you have not yet walked through. But I tell you this, do not be afraid, for death is not an ending for those who belong to me. It is a beginning. It is not darkness, but the opening of your eyes to a brighter light than you have ever known. It is not loss, but gain. It is the moment when all sorrow, all pain, all tears will vanish, and only joy will remain. For I have prepared a place for you, a home where love never ends, where peace is unbroken, where life is everlasting. And I will be there, waiting to welcome you. Until that day, live in hope, live in peace, live in love. Do not waste your heart on fear, for fear has no power over you when you rest in my love. Do not waste your days on anger, for anger steals your joy and clouds your soul. Do not waste your thoughts on what you cannot change, but instead fill your mind with gratitude for all I have given you. Every sunrise is my gift, every breath is my mercy, every moment is my grace. And remember, my beloved, that you are not walking this journey for yourself alone. You are surrounded by others who need to see my light through you. There are still words of kindness you can speak, still prayers you can lift, still love you can give. Do not think your role is small. In my kingdom, even the smallest act of love shines brighter than the greatest treasure of this world. A single prayer from your lips may bring hope to someone far away. A single smile may heal a broken heart. A single word of forgiveness may set another soul free. You may never see the full fruit of your love while you walk this earth, but in eternity you will see how far the ripples of your life reached. I want you to rest in the truth that you are safe in me. You do not have to strive to earn my love. It is already yours. You do not have to fear that I will abandon you. I never will. You do not have to wonder if I will forgive you. I already have, through the sacrifice of my Son. You only need to trust me, to walk with me, to open your heart to me daily. My grace is enough for you. My mercy covers you. My Spirit strengthens you. So as you walk forward from this moment, do not walk with a heavy heart. Walk with joy, walk with peace. Walk with the certainty that I, your God, your Father, your friend, am with you always. Let your last years, your last days, Your last breaths be filled not with worry but with worship, not with regret but with gratitude, not with despair but with hope. For soon, very soon, you will see me face to face, and in that moment you will know that every word I have spoken to you was true. But until then, my child, listen carefully. I still have something more for you each day. Do not close your heart thinking your time is finished. Each morning that you awake is a reminder that I am not done with you yet. Each evening you lay down to rest is a reminder that I hold you in my care. Each moment is an opportunity to love, to forgive, to believe, to draw nearer to me. So do not ignore this sign. This message is my call to your heart. I gave it to you because I do not want you to drift away. I want you to live ready, to live with joy, to live with your eyes fixed on eternity. You are my child, and I will never stop calling you closer to me. And now, my beloved one, let my peace settle over you like a soft blanket. Let my presence surround you like warm light. Let my voice remain in your heart, even when these words fall silent. I bless you with peace. I bless you with courage. I bless you with the assurance that nothing can separate you from my love. Not death, not life, not the past, not the future, not anything in all creation. You are mine forever. And as you rest in these words, I gently invite you to come back again tomorrow. For my message does not end here. Each day, I long to speak with you, to guide you, to remind you of my love. So return, my child. Let me continue to walk with you, to speak with you, to strengthen you. For every day is another gift, another sign, another chance to grow deeper in my love. Until then, hold these words close. Live in my peace, and know beyond all doubt, you are loved with an everlasting love.